Hey friends, Farmer Rufus here, and we have come to the tail end of our lambing season. It was quite a step up of intensity from our last lambing season. This is our second one that we've gone through, and we went from our Betty Lou having 2 sheep to 3 sheep having 2 each, and here's one of them. Joy was the primary sheep doctor.
May 27th, 2024.
Wait, this is corn, right?
This is carrot.
Or carrot, yeah. Shoot, I always get that wrong. Carrot, he was a particularly difficult birth himself, but here he is. Betty was the first one to go, and you were literally out there for 24 hours, just like watching her.
I was.
And then hanging with the lambs afterwards, Buttercup and Bam Bam.
Yep.
I mean, you've seen them. They're cute as a button.
So cute.
Buttercup has just got such an interesting combination of baby doll characteristics and what's the other?
The BFL.
The BFL.
Shetland.
What would you say was the most intense part of this experience?
Definitely pulling this lamb out. Cauliflower's birth on Thursday morning was like, it happened super inconveniently. Like, we were trying to do a veggie delivery out to Driftless Music Gardens for the Bonfire Music Festival, and I saw her water bag as I was getting ready to leave, and then decided I couldn't leave, and then I don't know, I would maybe wait longer to help her, but it's so hard to decide. I think the hardest part is like the decisions of should I intervene? Yeah. Should I let her keep pushing? Because you're doing this dance between waiting too long and the lamb then dies, or going too soon and then it ends up being harder.
Yeah.
So
I thought for sure this guy was gone.
His tongue was sticking out. His eyes were bulging out. You can see he has a giant head. He's only a week old, and look at his size. He was a 10.5-pound baby, and his brother was 11.5 pounds.
That brings me to another possible lesson that we've both learned, which is maybe our timing needs to be a little different.
2 things. Yeah, maybe we dial back the feed situation so that the babies aren't so big. Like, their pasture was so lush this year, and it was so different from last year because last year it was droughty and there wasn't a lot of pasture, and I didn't give as much grain, and then this year I gave more grain, and they had lush pasture and their babies were giant. And then the other thing, like you were saying, is that we could maybe lamb sooner. So maybe thinking about breeding earlier in the fall, like November.
Sure.
So we would have April.
We were on the tail end of what's probably normal for lambing.
Yep.
And we sort of chose that too because we were thinking if it was warmer it'd be easier. But now we're running this thing. Plus our schedule gets really crazy in the summertime.
Right.
So April maybe is a little bit better for timing for the farmers themselves.
That's more in line with what's natural for the sheep too, I think.
Oh man, this guy can barely breathe.
How can you get anything done when you got these little babies laying around? You're like, oh, I gotta pull weeds. No, I don't. I gotta
get these hooves in it.
Hang out with these guys.
Pull your weeds, pull weeds, pull. Anyway, check us out. Come to some of our events. You'll find that at the different websites that I've got listed at the end of the video here. Like and subscribe.
Smash that like button. Smash it with your hoof.
Hoof that like button.